So, good morning, children.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Good morning to all of you. So, when I take you as a very important thing in my life, obviously my relation with you changes, isn't it, Vita? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, obviously. That's why I always tell you, even you should respect your friends as well. Because when you respect anyone, whether you know that person or you don't know the person, automatically your behavior changes. Do you agree with me?
Yes.
So let's be good. When we respect everybody, why not give respect so that we improve? Right, beta?
Yes.
Yes. If we are angered, our behavior changes. So let's not be angry. Take care of each other. Let's respect each other and create a happiness around ourselves. Simple, because that happiness is missing in our wherever we are living in our surrounding. You see, happiness is missing, isn't it? So let's create it. Let's create it. How? By an attitude, by a way of thinking. Isn't it better? Yes? Because God will not give you happiness. It's only us that creates happiness and sorrow. It's totally we. So why not, be happy? Try to be happy rather. Fine. I just want to convey one message also. You must have got the timetable of FA1 beta. Have you got the timetable of FA1?
Yes.
Yes.
What
Yes,
about the
ma'am.
syllabus? What about the syllabus? I just want to make a change. What about the syllabus? In science, lesson 3 are given. I will be putting in today's this thing notification in 7B and 8 group. There are only 2 chapters with it, not 3 chapters. 3 chapters are given in the syllabus. Am I right? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes? How many chapters are given for science in the syllabus?
Three.
3. So it is not 3, it is only 2. 1 and 2. Is it clear? Girls, is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you have to do only 2 chapters. Convey the message to your friends, but I'm also saying it verbally. I will be giving a notification as well. Okay, Vita, so don't worry. So we have to do only 2 chapters for FA1. 10 objective and 10 subjective. Okay? Okay, Vita?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Fine. Now we have, in this chapter, we have finished life cycle of silkworm also we have done earlier, but we will just browse it. We'll just revise it first. So we are through the wool. Now we have to start with the silkworm. Let's start.
Ma'am, can I read? Ma'am, can I
Aina.
read Tanzil?
Ma'am, can I read,
Aisha.
ma'am?
Who was the
Ma'am,
Yes.
can I
first one?
read, ma'am?
Who was the first one? Aina.
Ma'am, Dholi Aisha.
Aisha. Okay, Aisha. Read Aisha. All of you sound similar for me. Okay, beta.
Okay. Yes. Life cycle of silkworm. There are four stages in the life cycle of silk moth: eggs, larva, pupa, and adult. Female silk moth lays eggs. After about 14 days, eggs are hatched into larvae called caterpillars, grown into pupa
Grown.
secrete.
Beta, it is grown.
Yes, ma'am. Grown into pupa secretes. Fibers made
Secrets. Just a
secrete.
moment. Aisha, if you're not aware of those words, you can ask me, but don't read it wrong. Okay,
Okay,
beta?
ma'am. Okay.
Secrets. Read it again.
Secretes.
Secrets. Very good.
Secretes. Fibers made of protein and weaves. The fiber surround itself completely. This covering is called cocoon. live
Very
in
good.
the cocoon for some time. After coming out of cocoon grows into silk moth.
Okay. Thank you, Vita. Now, what is it? In silk moth, there are four stages. First is eggs, then larva, then pupa, and then it becomes a adult silk moth. Right, Vita?
Yes.
Is it right? Hello?
Yes.
Yes. So, what does the female silk moth? It lays eggs. Female silk moth lays eggs. Then, around 14 days, that means after 2 weeks, eggs break. Has means it breaks. And what comes out? Larva. What comes out, beta? Larva,
Larva.
which is known as caterpillars. Is this clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Or silkworm. What is the other name? Silkworm. What is the other name, beta?
Silkworm.
Silkworm. Silkworm, larva, caterpillars. Is it clear? Then
Yes.
this starts eating the mulberry leaves and it grows in size. What it becomes? Pupa. It becomes pupa. And after some time, it stops eating. And then what it does instead, it starts secreting the fibers from its mouth, saliva, which is made up of protein. And when it comes in contact with this environment, it hardens. And it completely covers itself, forming cocoon. What it is called as? Cocoon.
Cocoon.
So it covers itself
Cocoon.
with the help of cocoon. That it is the fiber which is being produced by the mouth of the caterpillar. This pupa stays for some time. So this caterpillar is staying inside the cocoon for some time. And then it is metamorphosizing. That means it is changing its body. It is becoming an adult silk moth inside the cocoon. That is called the pupa stage. And the silk moth makes a hole. For example, this is a cocoon, right, beta? And here is the silk moth, right? And it wants to come out, it makes a hole in the cocoon, right, beta? And then from here it comes out. Is it clear? Is it
Yes.
clear? Okay, so the
Yes.
silk moth comes out from
Yes.
the cocoon by making a hole in the cocoon. Clear to all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
And see over here, I think we have done this once, remember? So we'll just browse it. This is female silk moth and female silk moth you can see over here. Here. It's got those eggs. Can you see these eggs over here? So it has laid eggs. These are the eggs. Can you see these eggs?
Yes.
Yes, these are the mulberry leaves. And from the eggs, what comes out? Caterpillar, which is called as larva or silkworm. And then we get the pupa stage. That means it is forming cocoon. And remember, inside there is the silkworm. All cocoon has got the silkworm, isn't it, beta?
Yes.
All all cocoon has got silkworm inside them. Remember that always. From there, see, if you open up this cocoon, you can see this. The caterpillar is developing into adult moth. You can see this. The caterpillar is changing its shape and size. See, can see over here, these are the wings. So this portion is the wings. Can you see this?
Yeah.
It's changing its shape and size, and then you get the adult silk moth. This is the adult silk. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes, all
Yes,
of you
ma'am.
understood better? Okay. If you
Yes.
want to ask me any question, you can. You can ask me the question better if you want to. Now, this is the mulberry tree where you get this silkworm. Okay, so generally, which is very common? The mulberry silk is very common, and we will take this silk worm as an example. Now, this is the mulberry. You see this? Which we call the sehtoot. In Hindi, we call it sehtoot. Have you ever had this, beta? These are the berries. It's very sweet, very tasty. Have you ever had it?
Yes, ma'am, I have.
So in this tree only, these caterpillars they grow. Okay, these are the mulberry leaves. You see this? These are the mulberry leaves. Now we got the cocoon. Now let's see what is the processing of silk. Continue with it. Tanzil,
Yes, ma'am.
Tanzil,
Ma'am,
Tanzil.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Processing of silk. The process of obtaining silk from silk moth involves rearing of silkworms, reeling, and dyeing. This is followed by spinning and weaving.
Weaving. Say it
Weaving.
again. Weaving.
Weaving.
So what are the processes that we have which we get from the cocoon is first, not the cocoon, sorry, the whole process that getting the silkworms, then reeling and dyeing, then spinning and weaving. First, you have to get the cocoon, isn't it? So, for getting the cocoon, what you have to do? Silkworm has to be grown. Then we do reeling. Then we color it. That's called dyeing. After coloring, we spin it and then made into clothes. That is called as weaving. Is it understandable? Hello.
yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
I said, is it understandable? Did you understand the processes? Yes? Oh, this is how it looks like. So this is silk from the cocoon. You see this better?
Silk.
Silk from the cocoon. And after that, spinning, weaving. You see this weaving? They make it clothes. And then you get these sarees. Got it?
Ma'am, can I
Please
read? I
read. Hmm? After Tanzil, who was there? Someone had said. I forgot the name. You want to read after Tanzil, beta? Doesn't matter. Okay. Who wanted to read right now?
Ma'am, I know.
Okay. Read.
Ma'am, can I read? I know.
I know, yes, read, beta.
From cocoon to silk. Silk moths are rated and their cocoons
Reared,
are
beta.
reared.
Silk moths are reared.
Silk moths are reared and their cocoons are collected to get silk yarns threads.
So, first silk moths are grown. Reared means from the babies, from the eggs, we are growing them up, right, beta? That is called rearing. What about you people? Your parents are rearing you, isn't it? You are becoming big. Who is making it help? Your parents. So the parents are rearing their children. Is it clear? Same way, farmers they rear the silk moth. Is it clear? Is it clear? What happened? Can you hear me?
Yes,
Hello?
ma'am.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am, you are audible.
Okay. Because I was not getting any answer. So the silk moths are grown by the farmers and then their cocoons are collected. That's the pupa stage. So as to get silk yarns, that is the threads. A revision. Read. Who wants to read better?
Ma'am, can I continue?
Okay.
Rearing of silkworms. The female silk moth lays eggs. Eggs are stored
Stored.
cloth or
Stored.
over a clean cloth or
Read it
paper
again.
slips.
Eggs are stored.
Eggs are stored over a clean cloth or paper
Cloth.
slips. What, ma'am?
Cloth. Cloth.
Cloth or paper slips. The eggs are warmed to a suitable temperature. The eggs hatch into larva, larva
Larvae.
called,
Larvae.
larvae called caterpillars or silkworms. The silkworms are kept in bamboo trees and
Bamboo.
feed bamboo trays and feeds on mulberry leaves.
Mulberry.
Mm, mulberry leaves are grows in size. After 30 to 40 days, the silkworms stop eating and beings to spin cocoons.
Begins, beta. It is begins
Spin
to spin
cocoons.
cocoons.
Spin cocoons. Cocoons get hard, hardened because
Hardened.
of
Hardened.
hardened because of exposure to air. Inside the cocoons, the silkworm develops into silkworms.
Thank you. So we saw the female silk moth laying eggs. Then eggs are, this is what the farmers do. The eggs are kept on a clean cloth or paper strips. Then they're given a certain temperature for incubation so that the eggs will hatch. And when the eggs hatch, larvae comes out, which is known as caterpillars or silkworms. These silkworms are put in bamboo trays because you know bamboo trays are very light and many mulberry leaves are kept over there because these caterpillars they feed only on mulberry leaves and they become big because they're overeating so they grow in size. After a month or 1.5 months, the silkworms they completely stop eating because they have reached a certain size, and then later they start spinning the cocoon around itself. They will stop eating, but they will make cocoons around itself. And when this cocoon comes in contact with the air, it becomes hard. Because remember, it is made up of protein. And inside the pupa stage, that is cocoon, you know that the silkworm is changing its shape and size to become a adult silk moth. Understood? Hello, did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Same thing. Okay? Same thing. That's what we have seen. Processing of silk.
Ma'am, can I read?
Ma'am, can I read Ilma?
Ah, okay, Ilma. See, Ilma, I was not getting your name. You had
Okay,
asked
ma'am.
earlier, remember? Ilma, I was not getting
Processing of silk. The cocoons are selected and
your name.
kept
Cocoons,
in
better.
sunlight. What,
Hello.
ma'am?
Did not you
Yes,
hear what Aina read? Aina was reading cocoon, then how can you say cocoon? Pay
cocoon.
attention. Just a moment, Ilma. Pay attention to the
Okay,
correction
ma'am.
that has been made by anyone and you will
Okay,
not repeat the mistakes again. Okay?
okay, ma'am. The cocoon are selected and kept in
It is selected
sunlight.
or collected. Please, Ilma, read properly, otherwise I will ask you to stop. I don't
What, ma'am?
agree to it. If you do not read
Ma'am,
properly, I have to ask you
what
to
is
stop.
what, ma'am?
I said, if you do not read properly, I have to ask you to stop.
Ma'am, this is cocoon or what
This
is
is
this?
cocoons and it is
Cocoon.
collected and you are reading it selected. Why are you reading it wrong?
Ma'am, I read collected.
You read selected better.
Okay, ma'am.
Read it again.
The cocoons are selected and kept
You said
in
selected.
sunlight.
You said selected.
Collected, collected are kept
Yep.
in
Ilma,
sunlight or
leave
boiled
it.
or
Leave it, please. Pizza, start reading.
Ma'am, can I read Tanzil? Ma'am, can I read Insia Fateh?
Yes. Okay, Insia Fatima. And
Okay, ma'am.
Ilma, just a moment. Ilma, is she there?
yes, ma'am.
Ilma, you have to do a lot of practice.
Okay,
I'm
ma'am.
very serious about it, and I need a change in you. So please start
Okay,
practicing right away, and you will get a chance every day.
okay,
I will
ma'am. I
only
will
ask
do.
you to continue. I will only ask you to continue when you improve. So I want improvement. Because I will be asking you
Okay,
every
ma'am.
day to read. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yes, Anshia.
Yes, ma'am. The cocoons are collected and kept in sunlight or boiled or exposed to steam. The silk fibers separate out. The process of taking out the fibers from the cocoons is called reeling. Reeling is done by machinery. The silk fibers are the spun into threads and woven into silk cloth.
Thank you. Just be a bit careful regarding the full stop. Okay, beta? You're
Okay, ma'am.
overlooking it. So whenever there's a full stop or a comma, just pause. Okay?
Okay.
Now, cocoons are collected. The pupa stage is collected. And where is it kept? It is either kept in sunlight or we are boiling it or we are giving the steam. Why? Because we want to kill it, isn't it? We want to kill the caterpillars inside the cocoon, isn't it, beta? Why are we doing all these things? Because we don't want the caterpillars to survive. Because if they survive, they will make a hole in the cocoon. Is it clear? Is it clear, girls?
Yes.
You agree?
Yes.
Because if they survive,
Yes.
they will make a hole. So they have to be dead. So what farmers do? They kill all the caterpillars by either giving them the steam or putting in the hot boiling water or kept in sunlight. Then these silk fibers automatically they separate out because they become soft. And from the cocoons, these fibers are taken out. This process is known as what it is known beta? Reeling. What is this process known as? Reeling. And it is done by machines. These silk fibers, when you get out of a cocoon, is then made into threads. So they are taken to the spinning machines, and then when you get the threads, then with the help of threads, the cloth is made. So weavers they weave using this thread and make clothes out of it. Is it clear? Is it
Yes,
clear?
ma'am.
Yes. Yes.
Ma'am, now can I read Tanzil?
Okay.
Reeling of silk. The cocoons are collected and kept in sunlight or boiled or exposed to steam. The silk fibers separate out. The process of taking out the silk thread from the cocoons is called reeling. Reeling is done by machines.
Thank you. It's the same thing, but I told you earlier it is given in points. Can you see this? Points.
Yes.
That's the only difference. That was given in paragraphs. This is given in points. But the matter is the same.
Mm.
Can you see over here? I think I've showed you all this, but we are just doing it again as a revision part. Now, here the steam is given. Can you see this? The steam is given.
Yes.
Yes or no? Can you
Yes.
see this? Steam is given. Okay? Here it is kept in a boiling water. You see this? Boiling. And what we
Yes.
get? Silk. What we get? Silk.
Silk.
Right, beta? This is we got the silk.
Yes.
Then it is made into threads. Made into threads.
Mm.
From threads it goes to weaver. Goes to weaver. That is making the cloth. Right, beta? From cloth we get the sarees. You see the silk sarees?
Yes.
Read. Read, beta. Please read.
Ma'am, I finished.
Okay, if no one is continuing, you do it. Just start to read, beta.
Can I?
Yeah. What happened?
Dyeing, spinning, and weaving. Dyeing. The silk fibers are then dyed in different colors. Spinning and weaving. The silk fibers are then spun into threads and woven into different types of silk cloth fiber.
That is. What is written over here, beta? Is that is. How you will pronounce? Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Or how is it pronounced? I dot E dot that is. Okay?
Okay.
So dyeing is that means it's a fast color, you're coloring it up. So this silk fibers they are dyed in different colors. Afterwards, it is spun into threads. These silk fibers are spun into threads. That's called spinning. And then later it is made into different types of silk cloth that is called as weaving. You understood now? Have you understood?
Ma'am, what is fun?
To make into threads. These are fibers, isn't it? These are small, small fibers. And these fibers are made into threads. And from the thread we make cloth, isn't it?
Yes.
I, if you go to bazaar, you will have silk threads and you have got fibers also, both. Silk threads are into reels, and whereas those what do you call this fibers, they are mixed with each other. This is how it looks like fibers. Just a moment. This is how it looks like. This one. Got it now? This is
Yes,
fibers.
ma'am. Yes.
Yes, and the reel. I think you know where. What is a reel? That is thread. So you get the threads on the reel, isn't it? And this is the fiber. This is the difference. From this fiber, we make the thread. Is it understandable?
Yes, ma'am.
That is the process of reeling. So it is spun. That is the process of spinning. And from that, from spinning, from the threads, so these are the threads. Can you see this? These are the threads. These are the
Yes, ma'am.
threads. From these threads, they are making the cloth. Okay?
Lot.
Making the cloth. Read. Read better. Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Read, I said.
Ma'am, can I not answer?
Yeah, yeah.
What, ma'am?
Continue, I said.
Okay. Uses of silk. Silk is a costly fabric. Silk fiber is used for weaving cloth, especially traditional dresses in India like sari, kurta, shawl, and other wedding clothes.
We know that it's very expensive. This fabric, this cloth is very expensive.
Yes.
And this actually fiber is generally used for traditional dresses like sari. The South Indians they wear silk saris, kurtas during wedding shawls made up of silk, and
Yes.
generally the wedding clothes, the kurta and the saris they are made up of silk. So that's how silk is being used. Next.
Silk had always been prized for its luster and fine quality. The countries which produce silk on a large scale are China, first rank, and India.
Now, why silk is so important? Why you feel good that I have got silk? Why? Because when you wear silk, you feel good because it's very soft, it's very silky, it's got shininess, glossiness, and quality is too good. So that's why it is very costly. China ranks the first in production of silk, followed by India. Is it okay?
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
Now the animal fibers are what? What are the animal fibers that we do? That we did, beta? What are the animal fibers that we did so far? First one is what we did. Hello.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
Yes, animal fibers. What we did, beta? First one, which one was that?
wool,
First animal fiber. Yes, wool. Second,
silk.
Okay.
silk. Okay, so animal fiber is over. Now we come to plant fiber. Are you
Hmm.
getting what are we doing? Now we come to plant fiber.
Yes.
Read, beta. Read. When you see the slide, start reading better.
Okay, ma'am. Plant fiber. The common plant fibers are cotton and jute. Cotton is obtained from the flower of the cotton plant. Jute fiber is obtained from the stem of the jute plant.
Okay. So what we observed here, the common plant fibers, which are there, beta?
Common cotton and jute.
Cotton and jute. So we wear cotton clothes, you know that, right?
Yes.
So from where we get cotton? From the cotton flowers. From where we
Plant.
get cotton, beta? Cotton flowers. And where the jute we get from the stem. So cotton we get from flower, jute we get from the stem.
Stem.
Is it clear? Is it clear to all of you?
Yes.
Yes,
Read.
Cultivation of cotton. Cotton is cultivated in black clay soil. It's need warm climate. The sowing of cotton crop is done in early spring. Cotton
It is not
plants are
sowing. Hello?
what?
It is
Yes,
not
ma'am.
sowing. It is sowing.
Sowing.
Read. This is
Yes.
sowing.
Sowing.
Sowing. Very good.
Sowing of cotton crop is done in early spring. Cotton plants are bushy
Bushy.
and what
Bushy. Bushy.
bushy and about 1 2 meters tall. The plant starts flowering in about 60 days and give whitish yellow flowers. The flowers turn reddish in a few days. Flowers slowly grow into spherical, walnut-like structures. These are called cotton ball. Fibers of cotton grow on these seeds. After some time, green cotton balls turns brown. At maturity, the cotton balls burst open and the white cotton fiber can be seen.
Thank you. Well done. So maybe we cultivate cotton better in black soil, very soft soil, that is clay soil. So generally in a black soil we grow cotton. Also the conditions should be warm, and the sowing of this crop is done in early spring. What does that mean? Spring comes before summer, right beta? Spring comes before summer. So spring is followed after winter. Do you agree? So after winter what you get? Spring, isn't it? Say something beta. When
Yes,
you get
ma'am.
spring, after winter we get spring, isn't it?
Yes.
So at that time, the cotton crop was sown. When they grow, it is shrub, it is very bushy, and they attain a height of around 1 to 2 meters. This
Tall.
plants takes almost 2 months to start flowering, and the flowers colors are whitish yellow, so it's a bit pale. After some time, it becomes red color, and
Yes.
this gets a size of walnut. You know what is walnut-like structure?
Yes.
Walnut,
Yes. Yes.
akhroat. You should know it's
Yes.
akhroat. That sort of structure it gets. Then we call them as cotton balls. What do we call them? Cotton
Cotton
balls.
ball.
We have seeds in these cotton balls, and these fibers, that's cotton fibers, they are stuck to the seeds. These green cotton balls at maturity will become brown. These balls, obviously, they burst open, and you can see the white fibers coming out of those flowers. Is it clear?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Start.
Processing of cotton. Weaning. The cotton picked up from the plant has seeds in it. The process of removing cotton seeds from pods is called weaning. Weaning was traditionally done by hand. Nowadays, machines are used in weaning. Spinning. The process of making yarn from fiber is called spinning. The raw cotton is supplied to industry in the form of bales.
Bales. Bales. Bales, beta. So, what is processing of cotton? First, the ginning. So, you take up this cotton from the plants, okay, you pick it up, and then the cotton seeds are removed manually. This process known as ginning. Earlier, it was done manually by hand. Nowadays, what we are using? We are using machines. This is the separation of fiber from the plant is called as ginning. You got the fiber now. Now this fiber has to go to the factory to be made into threads. Is it clear? So we are getting yarn from fiber, that is called as spinning. So where do we send it to beta? We send it to industry. How we send all these